guys, this is Slime Boss here, and welcome back to another episode of the Crazy Cat Podcast. I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Gamer Bro, and today we are talking about Mario Kart DS tier list. You know how it works. This time we are joined by our special guest, Slimy DJ. And now we got two slimes on the podcast. The crossover you never expected. Slime and slime. Gamers. Oh my god. There's not even any slimes in this game. I mean, I guess there could be some slime and grime in Luigi's Mansion. Gamer slime. It's like gamer juice. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, so you guys know how this works. We're gonna state our opinions, defend ourselves, and then put it on a master tier list. The first is the Mushroom Cup, and this is the first game that actually has true retros. Before it wasn't really net retros; it was just all the Super Circuit tracks. But now it is actual retros. So we're obviously starting with the Mushroom Cup, and that will be Figure 8. What's that? Dang. Glitching out. Yeah, he's glitching out. No. Okay. You're just a robot. Okay, now you're good. Dang, so good. I think I know what he's saying. I think he says that it's the first time doing Retro Cup, so it's a mess, but it's nice that it's 4 from each previous game. Okay. You're still glitching. It's not your mic, it's your connection, I can tell. Just maybe like disconnect and reconnect. Oh, you love to see it. It's a curse. We always have some sort of technical issue. We got it passed on from GVG. They passed on the curse to us. Because we had to guest them pretty much every member of the GVG crew, and they passed on their curse to us. The GVG technology curse. Nope. You're... It may not be it might just be your internet. You might be in... Maybe is it... It might be a Discord thing. Yeah, it might be like your... Maybe it's me, cause like I have Alright, well we'll try to push through it, see what happens. You're all right for now. It's just a little choppy. It's your new bed. It's tampering the Wi-Fi. Alright, so Mushroom Cup, Figure 8 circuit. Whoever wants to go first. We can definitely hear what you're saying. It's just a little glitchy. Damn. First retro. As soon as he starts talking, it just gets worse. Do you want to try like restarting your PC entirely? I mean, your voice was pretty smooth in the other podcast, the Mario Kart music podcast on Chris's channel. All right. All right. So where do we put figure eight? I put figure eight. I keep losing it. Come on. Sorry. It should just be like the word figure eight circuit. Did I not? Oh my god. I might have forgot it. I know. I don't think it's on. I don't think I ranked it. Oh, there it is. It's on. It's in A tier. Bottom of A tier. It's a classic. Yeah. It's got that DSE feel. So where do we go? A, C. Wait, what were your guys's again? So I had A, mid A, and you had B. Oh. All right. I mean, as long as we don't have to, you don't have to defend yourself. All right. All right. Fair. Yeah, you don't know the character Figure Eight? It's my favorite Mario character. Yeah, it's not Rob. All right. Yoshi Falls. Definitely a goat here. I put it above Figure Eight Circuit, also an A. So Figure Eight is like low A. Yoshi's high A, or Yoshi's high A. Alrighty, sir. Okay, so yes, it's a glorified circle, but there's a giant Yoshi egg. Big Yoshi. I don't know, man. I like it a lot, even though it's a circle. It's better than Baby Park. It's better than Excite Lake. Yeah, but there's nothing else that's like Yoshi related in that. And oh yeah, it's like the Yoshi helicopter from Yoshi's Island. Yeah, but it's Yoshiified. It's similar. It's like Yoshi Falls is just a waterfall in Yoshi Sanctuary. in the Yoshi Sanctuary. That's what it is. It's where they chill. So, I mean, do we want to put it down to B, or is it good in A? I mean, to be fair, your only con with it is that it's a glorified circle. And also, there's two paths. There's this diagonal path, which they did ever remake it, they could put like zero gravity and maybe do it like more like a right angle. So, all right, I'll say it's up to you, Slimy. You want to do B, or we sticking it at A? Sticking it at A. All right. Are we all good with that? Alrighty. Cheap Beach. I don't like this one as much as I remember. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm tired of it in 8, but... I have it in the middle of C. True. At least it's one of the better beach tracks so far. Sidestepper Beach. I don't know, maybe like... I feel like Cheap Lagoon is a better Cheap stage than Cheap Beach. How many times can you say Cheap? It's probably pretty cheap. Chia. Shut. Alright, you guys said B? So you could say high C or low B. I don't know, it's just kind of mid. Yeah, an 8, but it's just that one part that's like wavy. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I think Cheap Lagoon is a better Cheap stage, but I don't think it's a better stage in general. I think as a track, Cheap Beach is a very solid just Mario Kart track in general. Even though it's just kind of mid. Yeah. Alright. Yoshi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion. I think we probably all can say, if there's any differing, I'm going to be very upset. Alright, 3. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. S. Oh my god. What? We're not talking about newer games. We're talking about this one. Honestly, the mud part road never really bothered me. And honestly, I always went up the other path anyway. It is pretty slippery, especially if you're trying to aim for item boxes. That is fair, but not D. Oh, I thought you said low D. I was like, so I, I love this track too much to leave it out of S, but literally, I guess the lowest I'll go is A, but like it's very hard for me to drop it. This is one of those 2v1 moments where it's like so far you haven't convinced me to drop it to A. I think we're like sticking it in S. True. And it's based on another game, which rarely ever happens. I feel like we only have two. Yoshi's Island and... Yeah, baby. Yeah. Do we have another... Oh, no, wait. I was going to say, do we have another S coming up? No, that's not until later. Okay. I think they were supposed to, right? He was a cut character. Yeah. Well, it's funny because EGAD is in more than just... People, remember him from Luigi's Mansion, but he's in Sunshine, he's in the Mario and Luigi series, so... Yeah, he's in Partner and Superstar, I believe. I think he runs the coffee shop, right? Or the bean shop. The Dirty Beans. The resort from the resort. Oh, are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the hotel. I thought you were talking about a specific floor. Well, that could be pretty cool because we rarely ever have multi-themed tracks. So imagine if you're going up the last resort and, Yeah. I would like to see some more obstacles that are not... Because all you have is the trees, which weren't really a big thing in Luigi's Mansion. So imagine if you actually had ghosts and boos and stuff. My bad. Spooky Mall. Oh, you know what? I just thought about. So instead of having like RMX tracks, which are basically just the same theming, just different, like RMX Rainbow Road. Yeah. So imagine if we just got the same track, like exactly the same. So instead of getting like retro tracks where they remake it and make it look better, they do that, but they also change the theming of it. So instead, let's say they brought back Coconut Mall again, but instead made it a spooky track, or if they brought back Delfino Square, but instead of it be it's frozen over. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, sorry, they can't do it because Sunset Wilds couldn't do it. So. Yeah. Yeah. Like the malls, like the cars in the mall. Yeah. All right. So that was the Mushroom Cup. We got S tier Luigi's Mansion, A tier Figure 8 Circuit, B tier Yoshi Falls, and C tier Cheap Cheap Beach. C for Cheap Cheap. Yep. Alright, Flower Cup, Desert Hills. You're not going to like my opinion on this one. B. Oh my god. I usually hate desert tracks, but this track is so good. So good. Okay, that is garbage. Sorry. I can get out of here with that. This is the best desert track. Alright. Yeah. Ugh. Bone Dry Dunes is a little bit better. Oh my god. Alright, well now it has to go in D. Thanks, guys. This is like the better version of the desert track from Double Dash. And then... yeah. Yeah. Alright, Delfino Square. Speaking of Delfino Square. Go ahead. Not bad. I have it middle of A, above Figure 8. I almost put in an S too. Yeah, I honestly, as much as I don't like Sunshine, I love this track, especially the music too. If I could put more in S tier, I would. Pretty much every track that's in A, it could be in S tier. That I have in A. So if you have it in B, is it okay if we put it in A, or do you want to fight against it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Or smooth it out. Yeah. Alright, well, this brings up the first question, the first time we're asking this. Above or below Figure 8, do you think? I think it's above. Okay. Alright. Funny. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of based on Sunshine, but, like, very loosely. Very loosely. Yeah. It's like more. It's like if like a Delfino embassy in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah. 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 It's just a Delfino embassy in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah. It's just Pianta's made a mall somewhere in the Mushroom World. Yeah. And the only way you can get there is on the Daisy Cruiser. Alright, Waluigus Pingball. I think we all know where this is going. Waluigus. Yeah.
Let's go. We have it. You're gonna eat.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Okay. Alright, so we all know it's going in S tier. It's at the bottom of S for me because Luigi's Mansion is at the top, so. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. I mean, we don't even need to discuss it. All right. So question. I don't know. It's pretty late for you guys. Um, I gotta eat dinner, but anyway, you can spare like 30 minutes if I go eat and then come back. Okay, let's just where what was Waluigi Pinball? Okay, let's just do Shroom Ridge really quick. Shroom Ridge. I have that in D tier. Ooh. Okay, well I have to convince you. I love this track a lot. However, I think right now I'm just a little tired of road tracks. Um, just like all the city tracks and I don't know. I think just currently right now, so I think that's just more of a me thing. I know, but thinking about the original track, which hasn't really been changed too much in the booster course path, it's just it, it's an all right track. Yeah, yeah. No, that's always been there. Yeah, I believe so. It might have been in seven. Wait, it wasn't in seven, right? So yeah, it was. It was definitely in the original game. Yeah. So you guys have it in C or B? Okay. So above or below Yoshi Falls? Obviously, I'm below, but all right, that's fair. All right, so that was the Flower Cup. So Waluigus Ping Ball, uh, Luingus Ping Ball or Luingus Mansion, A tier Dolphino Square Figure Eight Circuit, B tier Yoshi Falls Shroom Ridge, C tier Cheap Cheap Beach, C for cheap, and D for Desert Hills. All right. It is? I feel like I remember doing that shortcut. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Maybe I played Shroom Ridge and Tor then. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so I will be right back. I apologize for. Anyways. Uh. Huh. Uh. Yes, Star Cup. DK Pass. Better than Wario. Uh. Mountain. Better than DK whatever the frick it's called in Wii. Sorry to say, it's just facts. It's in the middle of A tier for me. Again, one of those S tiers. Secret S tier. Oh my god. You gotta convince us. True. Does it still do that in 7 as well? It's one of the better winter tracks. I love winter themes, and this is one of the best. So, you got any reasons why it should go down from A tier? Because I think we both agree it's an A tier. The slimes agree. I don't know what you're on. No, but it's at least a decent snow track. Like Wario Mountain is like bad, and then DK Summit is like right. I think we gotta keep it at A tier. What do you think? Well, I do. Yeah, we win. We stay winning. Mount Wario, yeah. Alright. TikTok clock. See, this would also be an S tier, but again. No, they named the app after the track. Come on. Ooh. See, unfortunately, I had to shaft it down to A tier, but it's only because I had to limit myself. Literally, all of the A tiers may as well be S tier. So, I think it's okay if we leave it in A just because it's still a good track. Yeah, I think in DS, and I think it's in 7 as well. It's not? Oh, okay, never mind. It's very, it obviously it looks like it's ripped out of 64 DS, whereas in 8 it is something entirely different. Yeah, so it looks like it's ripped straight out of 64 DS, whereas the 8 version is like completely different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like each of the clock or the numbers are like exactly how it is on the clock. No, they just get the slider as a track. Or just Peach's Castle. We haven't, as all the Mario circuits or Royal Raceway have Peach's Castle, but we don't have a Peach's Castle track. We also have Peach Gardens and Mario Kart 7, but just Peach's Castle, period. Or Royal Raceway. Ooh, you know what? You what you could do as well is that, okay, here's another like kind of wacky Mario Kart idea. So obviously we have take tracks and make them different themes, right? Instead of just generically remaking them. Imagine if you're like, oh man, I really want Peach Gardens to come back, and also at the same time, uh, I also really want, I don't know, just combine tracks into one where you start off in like Royal Raceway, and then you go to the back of the castle and you're in Peach Gardens, and then you end with like Mario Circuit. Yeah, so not randomly combining stages like they're it's just like specifically certain stages. Yeah. Or like Cheap Cheap Beach and Cheap Cheap Lagoon, or Rainbow Road, or the Rainbow Road. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or like you have Daisy's Cruiser, and you go to different. So like each lap, you start at Daisy Cruiser, you go to a different stage that you would see Daisy Cruiser on. That's one lap, and you come back to Daisy Cruiser, do a lap inside of Daisy Cruiser, and then go on to another map, and go back on Daisy Cruiser, and then you got three laps. No. All right, Mario. Speaking of Mario Circuit, Mario Circuit. I kind of love how they do it in 8 too, but we're sticking to the original. Same. C8. That doesn't work. Uh, so why is it so good for you? It's just mid. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just mid. True. Yeah, I will agree with that because I mean, again 8 recency bias, but I do struggle a lot with those turns on 200cc. It is very hard. Those last two turns are very difficult. So my my gripe with this, right, is if we were sitting in the Wii and DS era still, I would probably agree with you. However, because Mario Circuit often revisits the same themes, where it's some kind of track around Peach's castle, like you have Double Dash, you have 8, or you have, sorry, not 8, 7 and Wii, yeah, also 8. But it just like this is one of those ones where it's just kind of like middle of the road compared to especially sevens, which I really like, and 64, or not 64, sorry, Double Dashes. So this one is just like in the middle of all those, and so 7 and Wii are just slightly better, and obviously 8 is a completely different battlefield there. So. Mm-hmm. Honestly, weirdly enough, because again, this is very, very, very much inspired by Mario 64 DS. A lot of the graphic style. The newer version reminds me of New Soup, because you have the grass, you have the desert, now you have the forest, and it's like kind of New Soupy. And speaking of the Wiggler, there we never imagined they were teasing Wiggler all along. All right, so I agree with you. It is pretty great. It's one of the better ones, but just right now, it seems pretty middle of the road. I would be convinced enough to put it up to B though. Yeah, it would go below. It's below Shroom Ridge right now. Yeah. Speaking of something that should be in Mario Kart 8, but I'm pretty sure it has no chances. Airship Fortress. Maybe. Or just the Booster Course Pass 2, like they did with the Fighters Pass. So is this pretty unanimous here, or am I wrong in that? S. S? S? Okay. Below Luigi Mansion, or... I have... My number one is Luigi's Mansion. So it's like, I have Luigi's Mansion, Airship Fortress, and then Waluigi Pinball on S. So, yeah. What about Luigi's Mansion? In the middle, below? Okay. Again, personally, you know what? I think, honestly, I can definitively say now, I think Luigi's Mansion is my favorite track of all time. After going back and just kind of reliving all these games, I think definitively that is I think I found my favorite track, period. Yeah, true. Yeah. Especially with the mud. Yeah, they made the tracks first and then decided the order later. Yeah. Alright, so that was the Star Cup. Yeah, true. Alright, S. Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion. A. Tick-Tock Clock, Delfino Square, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Pass. B. Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit. C. Cheap Cheap Beach. D. Desert Hills. Basically. Yeah, these are pretty solid tracks. Like, with Mario Kart 8, you got some good ones and you got some bad ones. I think most of my tracks are pretty much on the upper end, especially the Nitro tracks. So, I mean, we in DS have some just bangers, lip smacking, finger licking good tracks. Yeah, so we in DS I think had a solid Nitro lineup, but 8 and 7 have a very solid retro lineup, especially 8 because of the graphics upgrade. So, because 7 2 is just a mix of Wii and DS, so it's just like An 8? Yeah, that's true, yeah. Like, especially here, something like, something what is the one from Double Dash? Shroom, the highway? Mushroom Bridge. Yeah, Mushroom Bridge and, like, Baby Park. They look very similar to their GameCube counterparts. Yeah, but like if you took a screenshot, you're like, it could be DS, it could be Game. Like they're not any better, really. Or like Luigi Circuit as well. It's just kind of the same. Yeah. All right. Well, we're not on Retro Tracks yet, but we will get there. But we are on the Special Cup, and we're starting off with Wario Stadium. This is also in D tier for me. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, can we like get this out of the way first? Can we like I want Wario Coliseum, please. Like I want to be able to experience that track, and also it would probably benefit from having the split track as well. Or maybe. Or remake Wario Stadium 64 too. It's very long as well, and it's just plain. So imagine like a complete glow up, like. Yeah. So why is Wario Stadium A tier for you? So are you putting on your recency bias glasses, because this is an 8 as well. So honestly, yeah. Yeah, so you have to it's very hard to rate these tracks retrospectively because true. It- it's a little weird. But it's very hard to rank games like this because or if you were ranking just games in general, like the Final Fantasy games or all the Mario and Luigi games or something like that, it's a lot easier because you're not comparing. Like you're comparing it to a better. Like if you think Dream Team is better than Superstar Saga, you're comparing, you know, you know, like you're comparing two different things. But now we're looking at Wario Stadium after just playing Wario Stadium and 8. Obviously, it's better. Like all the remakes are gonna be better than the original in most cases, but like you have to look at it from the perspective of this game as well. You may not have to look at it from the perspective of the time, but like you can't say, well, I'm gonna rank this lower because eight's version is better. Well, you're not comparing it to the 8 version. You're comparing it to other tracks in this game. So so I totally agree why you would have that line of reasoning, but it's just because it's very hard to remove yourself from those remakes. But we're trying to compare to the other tracks of the game. But I totally understand where you're coming. It's just so hard to do that. Yeah. All right. Oh, fair enough. But you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm being rude by saying that, but it's just very hard to separate the remake from the original. So yeah. And honestly, I don't even remember that one stretch. Because there's that one stretch where you go on the wall or on the grate. What does that look like in DS? I'm actually curious. Is this still... You know what? I think it's still in 8, but you just can't... Like, you can't go there. Oh, it's a hole? That would have been cool if they left, like, the original track down there. You just can't access it. Yeah. I'm trying to see... Oh, yeah, there is that water section right before the... I'm trying to find, like, an overhead shot. Oh, whoa. You don't even have the giant Wario statue. It's not even in the original. Mm-hmm. Well, remember when he bought a planet? It was just his face. That would be so cool if Nintendo needs to respect their spin-offs. Because, like, imagine if in a world where Mario Galaxy which is an amazing game. Imagine if we were just Wario's planets in the background. Oh yeah, that was a thing that happened in the timeline. It happened. So, or like in Mario Kart, like why the fuck is Fawful not in Mario Kart yet? Like what? Come on, he's not even in Tour. I mean, they got Wario, but like they barely pay respect to like who he is and where he came from. It's just more WarioWare nowadays, or just Stadium. Yeah. Most of his moveset, obviously, they have the motorcycle, but he does do the shoulder bash. What? Yeah. To be fair, they have more to pull from in WarioWare, which is fair, but like they just need to like do more with him. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Fun fact. Yeah. Well, I assume it was a custom move too. Probably was a custom move. Uh. Mm. All right, Peach Gardens. Uh. Uh. I have C. Bottom of C. Again, not bad, but not good. Doesn't really stick out to me. It was kind of a surprise in the Mario Kart 8. Yeah, it is, obviously, but, like, it was just more of a surprise. Like, obviously, I would like many other tracks to come back rather than this one. It's just, it's alright. Yeah. 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 But yeah, it's alright. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but A tier? Yeah. 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 Mm. So, bottom of B. Where is it? Uh, I have like, excuse me, force dark mode on, and it like changes the pictures for some reason. Oh, there it is. It like turns up the saturation for some reason. Oh yeah. All right, what's next? Bowser's Castle. Where do you think I put this one? Just okay. You're guessing, or is that where you put it? S tier. This is my favorite Bowser's Castle. Period. All right. So me and it to me it combines elements of 64 and Double Dash, and I really like the outside sections where it's like over the lava field and it has like the grates and stuff. I also love how there's multiple paths, and I love going up the stairs and then going on the rotisserie thing. Yeah. And then there's also that spinning disc section, and then it has the thwomps like 64. But like 64 was just kind of weird because it was still in like a lava area, but like there was like this random like courtyard which didn't make any sense. So yeah, it's just yeah. And I don't know that spinning section, the disc where it has the shortcut there as well. That area for and I think there's like a thwomp in there at the end. It always reminded me of the caged thwomp. I don't know why, but it did. Like that section reminded me of 64's a bit too. I don't. It has no relation to it, but yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely my favorite. Yeah, I definitely like this one a lot just because I don't know double dashes at all. Actually, I don't even, I can't even imagine what its layout is. However, Wii's and 8s always weirdly enough, Wii's and 8s kind of blend in my mind. And you already know my opinion on Bowser's Castle Wii. It's just they blend in my mind a lot, especially because of that one section with the big Bowser statue. And 8 just does it so much better. And it's just Wii's is just kind of one I throw away and forget about. It does? Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't know because I don't think about that. Like the two, like I imagine three Bowser's castles. like obviously there's like 40 billion Bowser's Castles in GBA and SNES, but like those ones kind of all blend together, and then you got DSs, and then you have 8s and Wii's. I can't even imagine 7s right now. What is 7s? Oh yeah, I don't like that one at all. I don't like that one at all because it was just annoying in tour because it appeared in like every tour for a while. Bowser, we're talking about 7s. Yeah, there is a castle, but like, is it Bowser's? We never know. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't like 7s at all. I played this one like 10 times more than I did Wii's, so. With DS? Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Alright, well, where are we putting it? I really don't want to put it down, but I think we already... What do we have? Oh, no. So far, everything that's in S is in S. For me, except for Bowser's Castle, which I assume you guys want to put down, so... Alright. Alright. I don't know, I just have a lot of fond memories with it because I played the mission mode a lot too. Yeah. I got stuck on it, but for some reason, weirdly enough, when I get stuck on things, it makes me hate things. But for this, like, I don't know, I like it a lot. I don't know why. Like, that's why I hate, like, a lot of the Star Cup in 8, because I got stuck on it for 8 years, so... Yeah, so I just, like, I have a general dislike for, like, the Star and, what's the one, the Leaf Cups in 8, just because I'm just so tired of playing them over and over again, which unfortunately includes Mount Wario and some of the others that you guys like, so, yeah, but, I don't know, this one is, like, the exact opposite, like, it's, like, what is it called? What's that, like, one where it's, like, you're kidnapped, but you're kidnapped for so long that you end up liking your kidnapper? It's a thing. It's like, no. It's a theory. It's like Peach gets kidnapped by Bowser, but she's kidnapped by Bowser so often she ends up liking Bowser. It's a thing. Stockholm Syndrome, yeah. That's exactly it. You're like, are you kidnapped? Post on Twitter. Say things weird on Twitter. I hate Palutena. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Rainbow Road. Please don't be. Please. Ah! I love this Rainbow Road too, but like, you know what made me... So like I said before, all of my A's could potentially be S's. I love my A's just as much as I do my S's, okay? But I put Rainbow Road down so that I could put one retro track in S tier, just because I had one retro track in S tier, so I have it at the top of A. So I put it at the top of A. So I'm perfectly fine with putting it at S, but I have it at top of A. Yeah, Rainbow Road. I feel like everyone knows 64's Rainbow Road. That's the most iconic, and uh, but the Double Dash. Oh yeah, for sure. But Double Dash is like the iconic music. I feel like it's more known for its music. Bro. But yeah, no, this is a great Rainbow Road. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine putting it in S, but it's just top of A because of that retro. I thought you were putting it in S, so. uh, yeah, yeah. Honestly, to be fair, we have way too many Rainbow Roads. Like, of course, I would want GBA to be remade because that one is the most intriguing. But like, I don't know. We talk about this every time, but like, there's just a severe lack of Bowser's Castle. So no, yeah, well, the SNE or the GBA ones. Oh yeah, and we. But yeah, but they remade SNES Rainbow Road like 4 times. 7, Tour, 8, Tour again, except different. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, so I'm in the middle here, which means what did you say? B? Middle of B? Well, I have a feeling you guys aren't gonna let me put my retro track in S tier. So to be that guy, I'm gonna side with S tier here. So we could put it in S tier. Oh my god, you're no, I already know you won't because you've told me before. How many tracks do you have in S tier? Oh wait. Oh, I have Luigi's Mansion, Airship Fortress, Bowser's Castle, Unnamed Retro Track, and Waluigi Pinball. You have more than that? Okay. So that's why I put tracks in A tier because I was limiting myself in S tier, but you just went all out, so it's fair enough. But 5, yeah, yeah. No, we don't blame you because there are some good tracks, but we just limit ourselves just because we want to spread it out. But yeah, alrighty. So that was the special cup. S tier: Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Rainbow Road. A tier: Bowser's Castle, Tick-Tock Clock, Delfino Square, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Path. B: the Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit, Peach Garden. C: Cheap Cheap Beach. D: Desert Hills, Wario Stadium. All right, retro track. Yeah, Shell Cup, SNES, Mario Circuit 1. Uh, F tier. I think that this one is like the most boring of all the retro tracks. I guess, but like, you're not even gonna remember it because it looks way different in 3D. Okay, that's cool and all, but it's still bad. Like, here's the reason why. Because 8, granted, they didn't have the technology or they didn't think about it. 8's GBA and SNES tracks, the base game, not the DLC, are some of the greatest retros, or some of the greatest remakes of SNES and GBA tracks. But this one is just the same thing, but in 3D. Just like the one in Wii, just like the one in the Booster Course Pass. I know, I know. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, God damn, it is boring. Like, there ain't nothing going on. There's nothing going on. Zip going on. He has it in B. Okay, okay. I also have a personal hate for this track because this is the track that they used for the mission where you're supposed to drift. When I first got Mario Kart, you have to drift a certain amount of time. It's like the perfect track to practice drifting. I will agree with that. But here's why I don't like it. And you're going to hate me for it. When I first got my copy of Mario 64 DS, I didn't know what drifting was. I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, I was first place in everything except for 150 because I didn't know how to drift. I'm like, why is everybody passing me? Because I didn't know how to drift. That is the mission mode that I learned how to drift through a YouTube tutorial or a YouTube Let's Play. Many, many, many years after being a kid and playing this game. It's not a skill issue. It's not like in your face that says, it's not in your face, hey, here's a tip, drift. I didn't know drifting was a thing. No. No, I didn't. Because they were usually, when I played, most of the games I played were Mario games. And so the only other games that would have it are Mario Kart, Mario DS, or Mario 64 DS. And they were used for camera. So what would in my mind say, oh, that's a part of the game. I'm supposed to drift. I didn't play very many games. I didn't do that. I didn't do those things when I first played it. When I first played it, I just jumped and ran and. No, no, I didn't. I was stuck on that mission for years because I was like, what is it? What is this drifting thing? Yeah, it was bad. I'm sorry. It is. Oh my god, I just realized all of the SNES and GBA tracks are in F tier. I put them all in F tier. Oh, actually, that's not true, except for one. Yeah. Actually, no, that's not true. All the SNES tracks, not the GBA ones. I lied. My bad. I lied. So, anyway, I can go up to D. No, we're not. We're convincing you. You're in the middle. Who has C? Who's C? Yeah, so it's up to you. D, it's either D or B, or stay where you are, or side with him and go on A. I'd say go down to D. Come on, please, please. Yes. Okay, thank God. Below Wario Stadium and Desert Hills. Oh my God. You would rather play this over Desert Hills? Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Alright, Moo Moo Farm. So you were wondering, this is my S tier. You're gonna hate me for this. I don't think I've ever told you this, but you're gonna hate me for this. I prefer this to Moo Moo Meadows. He's gone. Oh man. Uh. It's Moo Moo Meadows, but better. I told you you all weren't gonna let me put in S tier. And I knew that was gonna happen, so that's my opinion. So where do y'all want to put it? They're all glorified. Every single track is ovals. Okay, so because I put it there, my opinion doesn't matter. So above or below Peach Gardens? Okay. I'm just gonna leave Cheap Beach by itself. True. Well, then you have two Luigi tracks. They do? Oh my God, you're right. They do. Wow. Luigi has all the tracks. Yeah. That's where they would have put Royal Raceway. Because that's like another technically circuit. But alright, where are we at? Peach Circuit. Same. So that's pretty unanimous. Bottom of C then for now. Hey, at least it still has the castle on like certain other mobile game. Yeah. Yeah. The skyline just looks like the start menu of because the clouds are different in the other tracks. Actually, look at Moo Moo Farm as well. It has the N64 clouds. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. Yeah. The SNES tracks have the Mario World background too. The donut planes. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Honestly, this one is kind of cool because like I can look at Double Dash, or I can look at Super Circuit and look at this one. I'm like, they just made it 3D and it's kind of cool. But like when I look at a SNES track, like they look completely different in 3D. Whereas this one, it just kind of looks like they just made it better. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I don't know if you guys get the same vibe where it's just like, it's just this like, it's fully realized now. Whereas the SNES tracks just look weird. Yeah. Well, Sky Garden's a little different because it's completely different looking. Like it has different textures and like it's like a two-dimensional sky. It looks kind of weird in 3D. Yeah. Yeah. All right. GCN Luigi Circuit. Middle of C. Top of C then. It's bigger than Double Dash? That's weird. Yeah. Didn't they remove Luigi's Mansion as well in this version? There's one version that removed it. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Ah, yes, Matt's top of Matt's head. I swear they removed it in some version. Maybe it's the tour version. It's not? Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. He's pulling his cock out. I was kidding. Something I found out is that there's actually a difference between depending on which kart class you pick. I believe in the GameCube version there is a small border on 50cc, but in 100 and 150 it's gone. I didn't know that before. Ah, yes, it is there. It's still there. What? Are you serious? I'm seeing it on the video. I'm seeing gameplay right now. It looks like it's still there. What? Maybe they added it? Oh. I'm wrong. Oh no. What? What was I remembering then? Maybe it's some kind of Mandela effect or some shit. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so it's in high C. It's still the D, isn't it like the D mansion or oh no, that's Luigi's mansion too. It's the S tier mansion. It's the S tier mansion. The canonical one is the D tier mansion. You know, that's the house that Luigi lives in Dark Moon. Well, Mario Kart isn't canon. Oh, yeah. I got you. I got the spooky version and the fixed version. Yeah, I got you. Oh, there's another example. Imagine if they took Luigi's Mansion, brightened it up, and then instead of calling it a spooky track, it's just a daytime track now. Yeah, and it just takes a different. It just looks like it is during the day or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. How does it go in DS? Because it's funny because the Luigi's Mansion theme's not even in it. Yeah, I do. It's just instead of minor, it's major. All right, where do we put it? High C. All right, so that was it for the Shell Cup. S tier: Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Rainbow Road. A tier: Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Dolphino Square, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Pass. B tier: Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit, Peach Gardens, Moo Moo Farm. Sad. C tier: Luigi Circuit, Cheap Cheap Beach, Peach Circuit. Sorry. D: Mario Circuit SNES, Desert Hills, and Wario Stadium. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Banana. Donut Plains. D. I have it in F, so. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Isn't this the one in 8? It is? Oh, well, I like... Yeah. Alright, well, that was easy. N64 Frappy Snowland. Frappe Snowland. Frappa Snowland? I don't know. It is Frappe? Frappe Snowland. Frappy. B. We both have it in B and you have it in low C. True. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I have it in low B, like bottom of B. So is bottom of B okay or top of C? All right. G. Oh yeah, true. GBA Bowser's Castle 2. B for Bowser. Fair enough. I have it in top of B, so... Yeah. Isn't this the one... Is it the bomb 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 bomb? Oh my god, you're right. I don't remember this at all. I remember the main melody. I don't remember the bass line. It's so bad. Yeah. That's so weird. I don't remember hearing this. I only remember the melody. Maybe it. Okay, you know what? Did you listen to it on your computer? Because it probably sounds different in on the actual DS. Get the DS. Uh, you didn't say that. It's like our Wii that we found at the back of Jimmy Kimmel's stage. Is on the DS, yeah. I mean, someone could always just swap. I'm sure Siva Gunner has a quote unquote rip, and it makes it sound normal. It sounds normal, right? Did you listen to it on? Do you think you can put it to your mic? You think that'll work? No, it's not picking anything up. Yeah. Wow. That's so weird. That's very strange. Yeah. So maybe that's why they did it. Because it just... They are, but they're still low quality. If you played it on original DS, it probably would, yeah. It probably sound slightly different. Probably a little crustier. Well, except for SNES music, because they had to find the uncompressed versions of the song. Have you listened to the restored Super Nintendo songs? Because they sound like they're made with live instruments. Listen to like the Mario where you can hear the marimba. Just look up like Mario World Restored. Anyway, where are we putting this? Where did we say? I put it in top of B. Top of B. Bottom of A. Top of A? Sure, top of A. Okay, alright. Bottom of A or top of B? Okay, good. That's what I thought. Alright. I didn't even know about that one shortcut because it was only like I noticed it in Tor, but I didn't notice in DS. The one that's like the little like arrow thing off the corner. I'm pretty sure it's in 7 too. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know about it until the 7 version, so I we still have a GBA track left in the booster course pass. Oh. I thought you were expecting... Oh, no, that's SNES. We're thinking of the most recent SNES Bowser's Castle. Mm. The ones that exploded. Mm. Yeah. Just imagine it's just the bass. Burr, burr. Yeah. I have a feeling that it's not gonna. I feel like if they did remake a Bowser's Castle, it would be a lot more drastically remixed than Tour. Than Tour, because the most of the songs so far have just been MIDI to live instrument, but I feel like it would be pretty drastically different. All right, Baby Park. Yeah. Hopefully we get one. I'm only hoping for one. Are you double dash bias? I have it in T. Yeah, because of the special items. Yeah. Period. Yeah. I like Baby Park too. It's just this is awful. And the trick version is kind of cool. It's more than just an oval. Yeah. 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 All right. So I have it in D. You have it in F, and you have it in S. Is it okay if we put it in C? Bottom of C. Fair. Yeah. They just scrubbed it. Cause 8, they made it. They fixed all their issues in 8. It's not as chaotic, but like the background is just. There's like a Luigi's Mansion and a bunch of stuff in the background. Oh, it did? Wow. It has the Bowser shell, doesn't it? Yeah. One of the few retros they actually ruined. Uh, yeah. Yeah. There's so many other ones. To be fair, I wouldn't want Mushroom Bridge and the nighttime version. I wouldn't want both, but there's so many other options. And I wouldn't want another Mario circuit either. So, all right. That was it. That was it for Banana. Still funny, yeah. Well, Luigi's better anyway. Uh, Yeah. All right. S tier: Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Rainbow Road. A: Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Delfino Plaza, Figure Eight Circuit, DK Path. And also Bowser's Castle, GBA. B tier: Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit, Peach Gardens, Moo Moo Farm, Frappe Snowland. C: Luigi Circuit, GCN, Cheap Cheap Beach. Sorry. Um, Peach Circuit, Baby Park. Sorry. My brain shut off. D tier, Mario Circuit. I think that is, and then Desert Hills, Waluigi Stadium, and Donut Plains, Wario Stadium. Sorry, my bad. All right, Leaf tier, Leaf tier, Leaf Cup. All right, Koopa Beach 2. F, F, F. You know what's really funny is that I have Choco. I already told you all my SNESs in F. Choco Island is last in F because of the mud, which is the problem that you had with Luigi's Mansion. It's the exact same mud physics too. But anyways, cheap, Koopa Beach, garbage. I mean, okay, I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to hear your argument. I'm putting it in. So Baby Park is cool because it's chaotic and it's a perfect oval. This is the same problem that I have with Vanilla Lake. There's nothing going on here. Like, Baby Park at least has some sort of aesthetic, but this is just it's just nothing. That's why I was praying Vanilla Lake was not going to be in the booster course pass. Thank God it wasn't, but yeah. So F tier. Poo poo caca. The weird little bushes are even 2D for some reason. Still, they're not even actual bushes. They're just flat texture. Yeah. All right. Weird little bulbous bushes. Choco Mountain. We do. Choco Island. Yeah, I said SNES. Choco Mountain is B. All right, you got to convince me. I don't know. I like this a lot better than even 8. I think that is a lot more interesting, but like I just feel like since they like became like a mining section and like it was less like not anonymous, ominous. It was less ominous because the fog was gone and like the falling block or the chocolate balls don't really like mean anything anymore, and so it's just like it's a completely different vibe. But yeah, but they're like there's a mark where they're gonna fall and We didn't. I didn't. Yeah, but it was nice to have the fog there because it felt random. Whereas in 8, there's a crack on the ground where it's obviously gonna fall. Point being, it kept the atmosphere. That's all my saying. Yeah. Fair, but it would technically, by that logic, it was also boring in 64, but I disagree. Yeah. To be fair, it didn't really change any very much about the track either, so yeah. And that's why my verdict is it stays in B tier. But above or below Moo Moo Farm? Fuck. Above or below Peach Gardens? Okay. You keep bringing Moo Moo Farm down. Stop. All right, Luigi Circuit Game Boy. Did you say F? Hold on. I'm not finding. Oh, it's above. It's above Choco Mountain. On B tier. Yeah. It's not that good, but it's also not that bad. I'm sorry, I am not putting it lower. I'm not putting it higher than Moo Moo Farm, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. I am not putting it. Yeah, below Moo Moo Farm, please. Alright, yeah. Has great music too. Yeah. Alright, Mushroom Bridge. Don't come at me with your double dash bias. I'm just kidding. True. It was. It would have. I have it in D as well. They don't even have the. You can't access the pipes either, right? Let's try. Yeah, literally the GameCube tracks are just worse than DS. All of them. Baby Park. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a cookie.
Ice cream. The way you said that, ice cream. I don't know why that was so funny to me. All right. D. Like, unless you can convince us to put it up to C. Right now, I'm thinking D. All right. Mushroom Bridge. To be fair, to be fair, to be fair, honestly, I don't know why they keep removing that pipes, because I believe GS has a pipe-centric battle map. It's like, what? Yeah, but they use the pipe system. Yeah, no, but in a race, it's a nice shortcut. Here's what you do. An actual viable strategy, yeah. You stay in a lower position so you get better items, and then you bring them to first place. So if you're already in first, you take that shortcut, you somehow get brought down to third place. You get the double item box, you get better items anyway. But now you're in third, so you get even better items, and then you just find your way back to first because you're not that far behind. So it's only a benefit. We're saying it's not. All right. That's it for Leaf. So, what's up? Yeah, Heidi. Yeah. Maybe. I don't remember. That's a weird shortcut to remove because it's still there. You just blocked it off. It's a little weird. Why would they, if they did? Yeah. Not like the bridge shortcut is really a shortcut. It's actually very hard to get onto in Double Dash. It's very hard, especially how slippery Double Dash is. You're like this. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that in Double Dash, or is it DS that has the ultra shortcut where you fall off right before the bridge? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. S tier: Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Rainbow Road. A tier: Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Delfino Plaza, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Path. Bowser's Castle. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. B tier: Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge. Sorry. Mario Circuit, Peach Gardens, Choco Mountain, Moo Moo Farms, Frappe Snowland. I almost said Sherbet Land. C, Luigi Circuit, Cheap Cheap Beach. Peach Circuit. BB Park, Baby Park, Luigi Circuit. D tier, Mushroom Bridge. SNES, Mario Circuit. The Desert Hills. Why am I forgetting these names? Wario Stadium. Wario. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Uh, Donut Plains. And then Cheap. Actually, what is it? Koopa Beach. Yeah, Koopa Beach too. Okay. Now we're on to the Lightning Cup. Choco Island 2. F. Bottom of F. Top of F or bottom of F? It's at the very bottom of the list for me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, true. Although they are very different, but yeah. Banshee Boardwalk, bottom of B. Okay, go ahead and try to convince me again. I believe this is one of my favorite in N64. What? Whoa. Whoa. BA. The boardwalk is just it's one of them super straights. Do you need it to be Batman? Yeah. I forget that it's called Banshee Boardwalk. I don't think often about it actually being a boardwalk. Like it's not like with the idea we've been talking about pretty much this whole video. It's not like a spooky beach theme. It's just a it's just a floating platform. Yeah. I think you've convinced me. I'm going to go top of C then. Alrighty. All right. Two more left, guys. We're nearly there. Sky Garden. I thought you were gonna say S. I have it in my number 2 spot in C. Oh my god. Is this another one of those? Yeah, no. We're sticking in C. I do, but it's just kind of mid. Yeah. I would have preferred an 8th Deluxe. And in 8th Deluxe, at the very least, they could have kept the same aesthetic, but at least keep the same map layout. Because it's a different map layout for some godforsaken... And also the leaf shortcut is awful. It doesn't work half the time. It's awful. In 8 Deluxe, it's terrible. You bounce way too much. Anyway. To be fair, I kind of want another one in S tier. So let me give you this. I will put it in B tier, but here's the but. It has to be bottom of B tier. One track from B tier has to move up. One track from A tier has to move up. Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit, Peach Gardens, Choco Mountain, Moo Moo Farm. Moo Moo Farm, please. Frat Base Nolan. Just put Moo Moo Farm in A and put Bowser's Castle in S. Put Moo Moo Farm in A. Ah, you're mean. You're so mean. Alright. Mario Circuit now is at the bottom of A, so now one of them from A. Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Delfino Plaza Square, Figure 8, and DK Pass, and Bowser's Castle. I would say Bowser's Castle. Delfino Square. I'll give it to the Delfino Square. Yeah. You could. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Pick it like 1 through 100. Okay. 56. Oh Lord. Did you say 73? Oh my God. Alrighty. Yep. We're not disagreeing with you, but I would rather have Bowser's Castle up there, but... Yeah. Okay. Alright, GCN Yoshi Circuit. In S tier. Okay, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say you have it in S tier. True, but also you can say anything about you could just say like just something random, just like your mom. Just come back with your mom. Like, I hate Mario Kart 8. Well, your mom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like It's like either they're weirded out by you, or two, it's like, don't say that about my mom. Yeah. No, just your mom. Just your mom. No, your mom. I have it in C. There's just way too many in B. And there's the same amount in A and C. C. I have it at like the bottom of C, so. So where? Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Pass, Bowser's Castle, GBA, Mario Circuit. Below TikTok still? Alright. Yeah. Well, not according to Slimy, but if he had the choice, they would all be an S tier. A butcher. Alrighty, so that was it for the tracks. So as a final placement, I gotta switch the screen here. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. That's it. Okay, so S tier, Waluigi Pinball, Waluingus Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Rainbow Road, and Dolphino Square. A tier, true, an S tier, if you will. A tier, Bowser's Castle, TikTok Clock, Yoshi's Circuit, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Pass, Bowser's Castle GBA, Mario Circuit. B, Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Peach Gardens, Choco Mountain, Moo Moo Farm, Sherbet Land, and Sky Garden. C, I have no idea what that is. It's just white. It's just white on my screen. Hold on, let me turn off the auto dark. Oh, it's Boardwalk. C tier, Banshee, Boardwalk. Yeah, Banshee. Yeah, I don't know why it's weird. It's a weird thing. I know. C, Banshee, Boardwalk, Luigi Circuit, GameCube, Cheap Cheap Beach, Peach Circuit, BB Park. I said it again. Luigi Circuit, Game Boy. D tier, Mushroom Bridge, Mario Circuit, SNES, Desert Hills, the Duel, Wario Stadium, and Donut Plains. Then F tier, Koopa Beach and Choco Town. Choco Island. Chocobo Town. The track. Alrighty, well, that was our track tier list, but we are not done just yet. Y'all know how this works. We're all tired and we want to end. Yeah, we're already at 2 hours. How long was the Mario Kart 8 one? Oh my god. Alright. Get rid of this. Alright, so the cups. Oops. Oops, baby. Like oopsie daisy. Alright, Okay. Cups. All right. Mushroom cup, which includes. Sorry, let me find the cups again. Sure. Let's just assume you're right. I'm just kidding. S tier. I know. So do I. Fair. Fair. It's a great mushroom cup. Yeah. Yeah. That is fair. All right, Flower Cup, Desert Hills, Delfino Square, Waluigi Pinball, Shroom Ridge. I have that in A tier. S tier. All right. Above Mushroom. Yeah. I just have it. I had Mushroom on S because of Luigi's Mansion, but that's fair. All right, Star Cup, DK Pass, TikTok Clock, Mario Circuit, Airship Fortress. That's also S. Yeah. All right, S tier. All right, special. Wario Stadium, Peach Gardens, Bowser's Castle, Rainbow Road. I have it in. Hold on one second. Okay. I have it in. What is this? Special A tier. But bottom of A tier. Alright, B tier. Alright, the retros. Shell Cup. Mario Circuit. Do we do recaps? Actually, we haven't had a retro cup track, have we? Should we recap real quick? I think we should. Alright. S tier, Star Cup. A tier, Flower Cup, Mushroom Cup. B tier, Special Cup. Alright. Shell Cup. Mushroom Circuit, Moo Moo Farm, Peach Circuit, Luigi Circuit. B tier. Alright, B tier. Above or below Special? Mine is below because Special is an A. So. Okay. Alright. Banana. Donut Plains, Frappe, Snowland, Bowser's Castle, GBA, and Baby Park. I have it in B as well. B below Shell. Alright, C. Leaf Cup. Koopa Beach, Choco Mountain, Luigi Circuit, GBA, Mushroom Bridge. I also have it in C tier. Okay, so above or below Banana? It's below Banana. Well, obviously it's a below for you. Because yours is in a completely different tier. Alright, Lightning Cup. Choco Island, Banshee Boardwalk, Sky Garden, and Yoshi Circuit. I have this one in C too. At the bottom of C. Alright, so this is the. I mean, we're joined, but usually we're about one cup apart, so it's fine to keep them there. Any reason to move it up to B? Yeah. All right. I could go bottom of B. That's fine. Mix it up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's because TS's mud physics are bad. That's not the fault of the track though. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be slippery, but Yeah. No. Oh no. No, I was, but your voices weren't getting picked up. Oh God. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't know what to do now. Uh, no, I can't. I'm gonna just switch it now. They heard what I had to say. I recapped what you had to say,
Okay.
and I also showed the tier list. So they know. They just don't know your specific opinions. I'm
Oh
sorry. That's on
no.
So,
my. Here, do you want to do like a
so,
quick recap of like all of your opinions on each track?
so,
Okay,
like,
so
is the whole thing just you talking and nothing else?
nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like long periodic pauses, and then it's just him
Yeah.
talking again.
So what do we do?
Yeah.
Just
So
put
okay. So first things
put them in our
first.
tier list.
Yeah. First things first. I'm going to say, all right, the cups. S tier star, A tier flower mushroom, B tier special shell lightning, C tier banana leaf. I'm so disappointed in myself. All right. So now. Uh.
I can recap everything I have in my
Yeah. So just
tier list.
recap your tier list and quick little opinions just before we close out.
All right, S tier: Waluigi Pinball, TikTok Clock, Rainbow Road, Airship Fortress, Baby Park, Luigi Circuit, GCN, and Luigi's Mansion for my S tier. A tier: Chaco Mountain, Yoshi Circuit, Peach Garden, Figure 8, Yoshi Falls, and DK. What's it called?
DK Pass.
Yeah, DK Pass. And my B tier: Bowser's Castle, DS. I think it's called Shroom Turnpike.
Shroom Ridge.
Shroom Bridge. No. Shroom Ridge. Yeah, I can't.
It's
The
funny how
DS
dyslexia
one or the
names are.
GameCube?
DS is Shroom Ridge. So yeah, B tier: Bowser's Castle, DS, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit from the SNES, Bowser Castle from GBA, I think that is from, and Delfino Square, and Cheap Cheap Beach. C tier: Sky Garden, Mario Circuit DS, Frappe. No, the Frappe Snowland, uh, Moo Meadows, and Mushroom Bridge. D tier: Donut
Moo Farm.
Plains, Moo Farms. D tier: Donut Plains, Wario Stadium, Banshee Boardwalk, Desert Hills, and Choco Island. And F tier, I have Luigi Circuit, Peach Circuit, and Koopa Beach.
All right. I think for mine, just to mix it up, I'll go bottom to top. So, F tier, I have Baby Park, Desert Hills, and Choco Island 2. In D, I have Wario Stadium, Mushroom Bridge, Yoshi Falls, Donut Plains, and Moo Farm. D tier, I have Choco Mountain, Peach Circuit, GCN Luigi Circuit, DSDK Pass, well, just DK Pass, and then SNES Mario Circuit. B, Peach Gardens, Yoshi Circuit, Koopa Beach 2, Rainbow Road, Frappe Snowland, Shroom Ridge, Cheap Cheap Beach, and Figure 8 Circuit. A, Delfino Square, GBA Bowser's Castle 2, TikTok Clock, Mario Circuit, Banshee Boardwalk, and Bowser's Castle. And S tier, this one I'll actually say from 5 to 1, GBA Luigi Circuit, GBA Sky Garden, Luigi's Mansion, Airship Fortress, and Waluigi Pinball is number 1.
Okay, that should be fine.
Okay.
I
Sorry
think
about
some
the
of the
technical
yeah.
difficulties.
This is
Yeah,
the first
sorry
time
about that.
this is the first time this has
I hope-
happened.
I hope you got through the video hearing no one else but Jaden
Yeah.
speaking.
Well, no one gets to our videos anyway, but it's still fun to do. I think that's all that matters. And they
We're
watch
having
our
fun.
other content too. But yeah, that is our definitive tier list. All of our tier lists coming together. You can't if you have any differing opinions, you're wrong. As we say at the end of the episode. But I'm sorry, Slimy. We keep we had a failed scheduling, then we had recording issues. It's like everything is fighting against us. So
And then I had to restart at the beginning.
yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I had fun.
If you got some socials, this is your time to shout them out.
Yeah, just go ahead. Since we're all here at the end, just go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Slimy DJ on YouTube, and just follow me on Twitter, which is also Slimy DJ as well.
Yeah.
You can-
Well, I will
you
always
can-
put those in the description as well.
You can
Yeah. Go ahead.
follow my currently inactive YouTube channel, although I do want to eventually start posting there one day, and Twitter and TikTok, all at GamerBro. It's the same everywhere, so it's not too hard to find me.
And if you enjoy Mario Kart content, you can check out a podcast that Matt has done with our good friend Chris, which we hope to bring on the channel as well.
Oh yeah.
We hope you listen to that because we want to support our friends, and Matt was there, so yeah. And then yeah, so thank you, Slimy, for joining us. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully we can have you on again for something else.
Hey,
But,
thank you for having me, and I'll definitely be back here for something else if you need me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as long as you're down, but we don't want to force you to do anything. Because it can get quite monotonous and boring, but I think it was a fun idea.
Oh, I had fun with it. I had
mean,
a lot of fun with
our
it.
previous guest fell asleep, so
I'll never get over that. Like literally, as you were like about to do the outro, he was just there like.
yeah. To be fair, we had done 2 podcasts as well. Like we were.
Did you do them like? Oh yeah, that's true. It was back.
We did the Mario Kart music quiz and then the tier list, so it was like back to back. Not to mention Mario Kart Wii was one of our longer ones, so because they actually had the retro tracks. So 64 SNES didn't have retro tracks, and then Super Circuit was supposed to be long because it also had retro tracks technically, but we breezed through those retro tracks.
That's because all the SNES tracks were like easy to rank.
Yeah. So
They
that
were,
was
and
really
we agreed.
easy, but DS,
We also
Wii,
agreed on
8,
most of them.
8 is really long. You want to see? So we
It's like
recorded
3 hours almost. I think.
Yeah, so we recorded the cups and the tracks separately, and then I created a super cut of both of those combined because, the other videos have the cups and the tracks together. So if we go to the Mario Kart tier list series, yeah. Oh yeah, well it's actually the base game supercut. So the tracks took about 3 hours, the cups took 1 hour, and both of them together took 4 hours. But that's just the base game. We haven't even covered the booster course pass yet.
Next up is Double Dash, which will probably be a shorter one. Which if you're seeing this video, we
it would already be up already. Yeah, it's already up.
And then Mario Kart 7, which will probably maybe around the same length as Wii and DS, and then the Booster Course Pass, which will probably take either a little longer than the base game or just slightly shorter, but still longer than every other.
Well,
game.
to be fair, also too, we decided to add guests during our longest part of the series. Like finally, when retros come, we started adding guests, which makes it longer. And also, when we covered 8 as well, we had 4 people on the panel. So
That's true.
we had our
If it
main
was just,
crew.
like,
So
If it had just been like me and you, it probably would have been like an hour or so.
yeah,
shorter.
so it's gonna be me and you for the booster course pass, but we'll bring the other guys on just to talk about the booster course pass in general. That'll be a separate episode, not a tier list.
Oh yeah.
So
Dude, isn't it weird to think we're only a couple months away from probably like the end? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is.
It's
Because like
August,
it should be around
it's
winter,
August,
right?
It's August right
winter.
now. They'll probably have a
September
Direct
direct.
preview, and then they'll probably release it around October, early November, probably. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Mainly,
Well,
I think it'll be October. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I think it'll
Go ahead.
generally be October because every time there's a direct preview, they seem to release it about a month later. So if that pattern
Yeah.
continues,
Maybe.
it'll probably be in October. It doesn't have to be December.
when was the
Smash
last
said it
one?
would
Was
end-
it on December?
It was in
was July.
July.
No. The last
Last
year. Last year.
Oh,
December,
last year.
but that's because it was like 4 months after the previous one because it came out August. This one is coming.
They gave I feel like they gave us a preview, and then it was just a really long wait until it actually came
Yeah,
out.
it
but
was.
Ever since Wave 4, they've pretty much done it a month after.
Yeah.
Like they had a preview in February, released it in March. That they did a preview in June, released it in July. So if that's anything to go by, next one might be like October, like 2 months from now.
Maybe.
So
Although
Yeah.
October is kind of stacked, so
maybe
we got
early
Spider-Man, we got Geometry Dash, we got
Nintendo themselves.
I think there's a
Gosh,
Five
when
Nights
they
at
announced
Freddy's.
When they announced that Geometry Dash for October,
yeah.
I was so
Oh
happy.
my god, a Geometry Dash fan! Thank God, we got another one.
Nintendo.
Maybe that's what we
Nintendo
talk about,
also-
Geometry Dash.
You're right. Nintendo also has Mario RPG and Mario Wonder.
Yeah, Mario Wonder, Sonic, Spider-Man.
I'm telling you,
The-
the last
yeah,
quarter of this year is gonna be like it's big for gamers of any
Yeah.
kind of genre.
Which is
That's why-
weird
that's why I
because did Elden Ring come out? No, Elden Ring came out 2 years ago, right?
Elden Ring came out like in the summer though, right?
No, it came
2
out
years ago
earlier in the year. So
Oh, it did?
my concern is that Tears of the Kingdom is gonna become overshadowed because of that. The same reason Elden Ring did.
It honestly, Starfield might do that because I know a lot of people are talking about Starfield.
Although I'm hoping Starfield ends up being like Cyberpunk. Everyone gets real excited and it just like dies 2 weeks on.
Well, that's because it was too buggy to play. It was like you took
Yeah.
a step forward and all of a sudden your character just melted.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, thank you
Uh,
so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed yourself, barring technical difficulties, and yeah, we will see you guys next time. Bye.